We are right back at it again. Good times. Also, I have no idea what's going on with my chat, but it is deciding to be wonky. Stop. Whatever. We are going to go right back into Dark Souls. Also, I guess I can't use my Streamlabs chat because yeah. It's kind of messed up. But that's fine. Late night stream, the evening hours, you know what to do. We go right back into Dark Souls. Where do we finish off? We just finished off fighting the deacons. Also, that doesn't look right. Let's click on the screen and see if that'll fix it. Sometimes it does. There we go. Hopefully everyone was doing well. We made a lot of progress on this morning's stream. Playing around in Persona. Ideally on this stream, because it does take a hot minute, I'd like to at least make it back to Pontiff, I think. Is about as far as I want to get. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff. Where are my souls? 10,000 souls. And then we'll use another one. Because I actually don't remember how much it takes, but I know it takes a decent amount. My controller. My controller decided that it didn't want to play.
Ah, well met. 'Tis good what needs smithing.
Alright, what do I need? I need to infuse my weapon. And I want to infuse it's a twin blade. Cell sword twin blades, I think. I think it's the cell swords, right? I don't think there's any other sword I can actively, upgrade at this point. Oh, reinforced weapon. Cell sword. There we go. Where did my cell sword go? I can make it B. Oh, I don't have the gemstone for that, probably. That's fine. As long as we get a little bit of progress on it, it's A-okay with me. Alright, let us carry on. So we made it to Deacons. Important. Meaning that we don't have to go back there anymore. We do have to go back to the Road of Sacrifice area. Specifically Crucifixion Woods. The reason we have to come back here is because... Why do we have to come back here? Oh yeah, because we need to go downstairs and head towards the Abyss Watchers. And the Abyss Watchers with a two-handed greatsword is going to be a pain. Well, I am one who likes to hurt himself, so... Where I kill the finger. Where's that nerd? Oh, where are you, Monsieur Finger? Excuse me? Finger? Guess I'll fight the big club mans. I heard it. Stay down. Alright, now that we took care of that guy. Next. Come here, Billy. So he's got stagger. He's also got a parry shield. Take him out of it. I was like, I'm stuck. Too much wibbity whopping, friendo. Okay. Ooh. I forgot how to get that. Oh, you had to come from over there. Not a concern of mine. Interesting. My bitrate dropping. I don't know why. Maybe I'll deal with it. Maybe not. Who can tell? I don't need to go over there. Let's go down. We'll go down and we'll basically just head straight to the Abyss Watchers. It's not like I have any reason not to just go there immediately. Thinking about it. Like, what's stopping me from going to the Abyss Watchers, like, immediately? Kinda nothing. I'm not here to grab loot. I'm not here to grab any side things. I only need to light the bonfires. You know, light the stone things in order to go forward. That's it. No other ulterior motives, nothing special. We just go in. So yeah, I was like, I heard that guy. I guess we have to extinguish flames, but it accomplishes the same thing. Same, but different, but still the same. Okay. So that guy's done. I know that there's like frogs and stuff on my left. Is that guy again, I guess? Except for he didn't spawn in at first. Oh no, his draw distance just is atrocious. I was like, haha, I can armor through it better than you can. Suck it. Alright, two things. One, I don't really care about our boy, Castermans, right? That being said, I do care about him enough that I would like to not have him leave in case I want to ever buy, pyromancies and shit from him. Or not pyromancy, sorceries. What does that mean? Well, that kind of means I have to eventually go back to, I have to go back to town and actually, like, do something with him. What does doing something with that guy entail? I can show you. First of all, I need this thing. Second of all, we are not going to do anything until we make it to the boss. Or not the boss, the bonfire over by the boss. There's one particular bonfire we're waiting to get to before we do anything super fancy. Coupled with, we need to open this gate over here. Should be right here. The only way we can do that is by lighting all the bonfires. It's somewhere around here. Ooh. I forgot how much those things hurt. They hurt a lot. They are extremely, extremely unkind. That's fine. Everything is a learning curve and attempting to remember. Also, I really don't care about the souls I just lost. I gotta be like 100%, 100. We go up here, and I'm pretty sure there should be a fire up here. There's no way you're gonna hit this. Just chop them down. Chop them down like a sweet muffin. And since I should get a cutscene right here, I'm gonna take a drink of my beverage. All right. One bonfire down. Or no, two bonfires down. Or not. Why do I keep calling them bonfires? Two flames down. One to go. I believe this one is a lot easier to get to on this path. So there's gonna be a little bit more of the weird sword enemies, I believe, on this path, along with this is just a berserking one. I was gonna say, along with there should be dogs somewhere in the those things. Creepy dogs. We don't much care for creepy dogs. We also don't really need to put up with them because we're not here looking for loot. We're literally only attempting to get through the game. You might be wondering, if you're only trying to get through the game, why did you bother leveling up those twin swords? Well, I'm gonna turn those twin swords into my alternate weapon when fire, or when the enemies are immune to fire. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with this greatsword, trying to actually make the greatsword work on a pyromancer build, because I have a special kind of disdain for myself, clearly. But I'd like to have at least a stronger alternative weapon for when I physically cannot use the weapon I'm running now. I know what you might be thinking. That's just cheating. You should have to use the greatsword thing because you're trying to hamstring yourself. I'm like, well, if you think about it, and you actually, I don't even, can I check my stat line right now? Let's see, status. If you see my stat line right now, I have 41 intelligence and 46 faith. Literally, my stat line indicates that I am a caster. I'm a caster woman by trade. Meaning, eat my shorts if you got a problem with it. I also don't want to fight things with melee inside that section, so I flat out just won't. I also know that that's like a good item over there or something. I don't care. We're going forward. That being said, I might kick down the elevator, or not the elevator, the ladder, or go up the ladder and fight the stray demon upstairs. Feels bad being a caster. Literally everything that hits you still hurts like crazy and hits like a truck. Caster life is the sad life. Do I care enough about my souls over here to break the coven? What's the coven, you might ask? Well, I've already been shown on stream to have used pyromancy before. I don't really like having to use it. I don't really like having to rely on it, but I am a pyromancer first and foremost. It's literally what my stats are set up to be. So, do I feel like I need to use pyromancy? We'll go no for the minute. I was trying to swing and I decided to drink my juice instead. Also, you might be wondering, why am I trying to fight this thing? I don't need to fight it. I can just grab the souls and run away. And you might be right. You might be right. But, and hear me out, but I want to. It's a for yourself thing, you know? Sometimes you have to do things for yourself. I was like, it hit me through the tree. How does anyone fight this big stupid tree enemy as a melee? That's also why I wanted to try to do this thing like pure melee. It's because caster has a lot of instances of like you can just stand behind the tree and just like throw fireballs at this guy. But like, that's not fun. I mean, it's fun to throw fireballs, yes, but I don't personally find it fun just to stand behind a tree and just like cheese a boss. I was like, I don't know why, but I swung twice. And my dodge made me roll into him and out of way. I hit the button one time. But I'm learning. I'm learning there's little pockets that you want to fight that kind of enemy in. Also, I wonder if this enemy's parryable. That's something I've actually not tried to do often, is parry. Okay. I think I kind of see how you would fight that enemy. Not cleanly. Definitely not cleanly, but I could see how you would take that engagement. Well, while we're here, might as well fight, or attempt to fight the Stray. I heard a popping noise in real life, and that kind of scared me a little. Bam! I dropped a bomb on you, baby. Also, you might be wondering, why am I not curing the poison? Because I don't really care, and because I have like 10 healing potions. If I can't actually like get to where I want to go and like handle all the things I need to handle with 10 healing potions, I literally don't deserve to play the game. In my opinion, anyway. Here's the dead dog. Let's go up here and attempt to fight. This guy. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, maybe. I've never actually tried to fight this guy with fire. I'm assuming he's fire resistant though, so this is gonna be an interesting fight regardless. Absolutely fire resistant. I know he has a projectile attack. He didn't do it, but I know he has one. Alright, well, that was pretty simple. And I don't feel bad about it because even on NG Plus with all the gear I have, that guy still would have one-shot me. Run over here. I think there's nothing over here against this gate. Which doesn't look like it, so... There should be nothing over here, right? At this point, I don't remember because it's been, like I said, it's been a hot minute. Oh. There's stuff over here. Why have I not been over here? Pop. Sir? Sir? You're not looking well. May I offer you a sandwich to revitalize your essence? Alright, well, I'm the apex predator, bitch. Let's go. Next. 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 God. Got a lot of cleave, though. Favorable trades are favorable. Oh, and I replenished that, Estus flask. I used the Estus. You almost made it. But then you died. Just like your friends over there. All you guys ended up dying like losers. That's fine, though. It really be like that. Pillage the corpse. We got some fire bombs. Not bad. I think that was it. Yeet. Alright. Oh. We do not want to use casts. Go back to the shrine bonfire. Even though that's not really the one I wanted. That's the one we're going to use. Oh, I guess, yeah, technically I did want to use the shrine bonfire. Because I wanted to give, Dude Man over here his thing.
Oh, you're again. Let us.
And I give him the scroll.
It's not even what, but come again.
So now he won't leave. Come over here.
I wish for chess, but
We'll get our pyromancy flame thing. And we'll learn a pyro. I have all these, but we'll just learn flash sweat so that I don't think he'll leave immediately. Most important that he doesn't just immediately leave. How many souls do I need to level up? Honestly, I'm gonna level something up. I'm gonna start leveling up Dex at this point.
Very well, then take.
I need 22,000.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, so we're gonna travel back to the Keep Ruins, and then we're gonna go over to the gate. We're gonna open the gate, and then we're gonna go right and get that first bonfire that's inside the door. Also, mind you, I am relatively decent at games. Relatively. That's with like asterisks, italicized, parentheses, all that good stuff. So when I say relatively, I really mean relatively, in that like I'll eventually get something done, or like I'll eventually be like decent or whatever. Alright. This is a problem. This is a huge problem. Yeah, this is a huge problem. Alright, slightly left. Slightly left again. This man is hitting me through the wall. Only I can do that. But anyway. He's making his poopy clouds over there. So we're going to go up here and just... I don't actually remember if there's an item up here. No, you just want to kill this nerd first. This turd burglar. Because once you kill him, then his boys are free. Unfortunately, I knocked him down immediately, so... You kind of gotta, you know, summon his team and be obnoxious, but we got it in the end. We got it. So we come up here, and there should be a guy walking across. Oh no, he already walked over. Okay. And we're free to come over here. So yeah, if you take a really long time to come over here, then that guy walks across, and that's an annoying fight in and of itself. But if they're gonna go fight the those guys, it's slightly less obnoxious. I think we should min-max and attempt to get experience. So we're gonna come over here and fight this stuff. I know what you're thinking. Why do I need to do this? Why should I do this? All that's fun stuff. And you're right. But anyway. We're doing it because at the same time I'm trying to like do this quickly and like have fun with it. I'm also like not super concerned. I don't think I've ever fought this guy melee. That's a mild problem. Alright, well. He went down like a sweet muffin, so that's fine. What do you think the odds are that I can beat up on the Dark Knight over here just for fun? Okay. Down, Betsy. I forgot about that guy even existing. Where was he? Alright. I know I can't parry that. Boom! And then I couldn't dodge roll because it stuck me in the animation. That was a good parry into my swing didn't go off. And I got obliterated. Man. I look so cool there too. That's not right. You can't do that to me. Well, you know what they say, overconfidence is in fact a slow and insidious killer. But the fact I got the parry off means that I do know how to parry sometimes. That's good enough for me. Where the hell was this dillweed? There he is. Okay. What you got, Dark Knight? Oh, the second I opened my mouth, too. Now the sad part is I parried, and the parry didn't do anything. I guess technically I missed the second one. That's 2 for 3 parries. I landed and they ended up not doing anything. Or at least anything of note. Alright, let's go. I got a date with Destiny. Destiny's Child, that is. Let's go. Ow. I don't know about it, Blizzard. Okay. I was about to say, I don't know, I should have died there. And then he immediately hit me with the one. I was like, that shouldn't have hit. I don't understand what's going on with my follow-up attack, though. Like, as you guys can clearly see, like, I'm hitting the parry. The important part is getting the parry to land. After that, it doesn't matter. The problem is, after I get the parry, why am I not stabbing him in his goo? And why am I, in turn, getting stabbed in my goo? Alright, let's try it again. This time, same as the first, but without the dying part. Ooh, I did not know that he did the over, or like the backward swing. Eek. Eek. I'm struggling this hard, I'm not even at a boss. I guess I should say I'm not even at a boss of note, because I know a lot of people end up having problems with the Dark Knight. And granted, I could have killed the Dark Knight by now. I could have literally Chaos Fireball, or the, you know, Chaos Bad Vestiges. I could have just kept spamming that, but where's the fun in that? The scoop. And the no roll? Okay. The scooped into no roll. Mad cause bad, I suppose, but I am bad. Not really bad. Also, as a side note, I'm way more intrigued by how big of a pain in the ass the Chaos Watchers are gonna be, because most people say that their first, like, hard or, you know, difficult Dark Souls experience comes from Dark Souls 3 anyway, comes from the Chaos Watchers. I'm actually intrigued how bad that fight's gonna be. I don't see it being that bad, but then again, I'm losing to the Dark Knight, so. Hey, look! I took the damage. And the parry still went off. Well, at least I feel good that the, you know, damage and all that stuff went through. There's my Cell Sword Twin Blades. Literally the only reason why I came down here is because I wanted to get a new set that's not enchanted. Also, I got the Farron Coal, so I can give that to my boy Onder. Because I think I need that to make Refined. I'm going to make the Cell Swords Refined because I know they scale off of Dex. And I think I only need like 18 Dex to make that A grade. At this point, I'm going to go back and actually give the coal to Andre as well as level up my Dex ones. Because realistically, anything I upgrade at this point gives me more damage.
Very well then taken.
Because I think my dex is like really bad. Yeah, 18.
Farewell, Ashen One.
May the flames guide thee. Thank you. Weep.
Just what needs.
Give him the coal.
Oh, my, used to forge a fine pride. Now I'll praise the gods.
Yep. Make that a sharp.
Pretty, I go.
Now I have a decent side weapon option. Is A-okay with me. Alright, 2... the Farron Permiter. So now we are officially set to go for the Watchers. And man, am I not worried at all for the Watchers. It's either gonna go one of two ways. Either I'm gonna get obliterated or I'm gonna obliterate them. There's no two ways about it. I was like, also, where's that shadow? Those shadow nerds. I'm kind of gonna wait for them to engage. Okay. If I die here, it's like, damn. I want to make it clear. I swung twice. The first one staggered. The second one didn't swagger. The second one didn't stagger, and they armored through it with that. Because as soon as I saw the attack going, or the cast going, I was immediately dodging. But it didn't matter. Which is fine. That's how it be. I'm also kind of waiting for them to walk forward a little bit, because I know they spawn like right here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Got him. Also, the fact that that one soul guy can just like tank the entire enemy team is like fucking wild to me. The DBZ trade. Alright. Got a dark gauntlet. He also gave me like 2 Estus back. Crazy. Now there's no reason to like go that way. All right. Let's do the old Watcher fight. You know how it is. It's either hit or miss. I'm gonna let the cutscene play out while I take a drink. He killed his buddy. For those of you who might still be stuck at this point in the game, or who like quit after having to do the Watcher fight, there's actually 2 ways to beat this boss. One is more of an endurance-based way, in that you can actually have the secondary enemy that spawns at some point fight the first phase of this fight. Ooh. I completely forgot this guy's moveset. Ow. Where is he? There he is. Surprise is like, if you actually have this guy fight that guy, or you know, whatever, like they'll both kill each other. Depending on how mad they are. Now, currently, since I decided to aggro both of them, yeah, this is what I get. So you can just kind of like peel out like this and have them kind of fight it out. And then that's phase 2. It like immediately procs. So you can have the red-eyed guy fight this guy. And then you think, oh yeah, the fight's over. It's not. Now we have the true one-on-one. I don't think I have enough time to drink. Luckily, 1, I'm a pyromancer, and 2, the Ring City armor has innate fire damage because now he has more fire damage, which is a little bit more scary. I think he still has the same amount of HP or stats, so that's not a huge problem. He does get crazier movesets though. And I think I'm also standing on top of him. Yep. Yeah. I forget where my openings are on this guy. Okay. And 1 mistake cost me, because I thought he was going to go past me. Thinking about it, doing math. The awkward thing is I don't think I have the stats necessary. Or not the stats, the weapon necessary to fight that. I think an Ultra Greatsword doesn't fare well here on this fight. That being said, I'm not gonna like just quit. That's dumb. But I will comment that it seems a lot harder than it needs to be. Killed him with Chip. The sneakiest of all damage types. Chip. I'm kind of gonna let the shadow guy just like run through there and fight everybody. Unless, okay, he wants a piece of me. Fine. Ow. I was like, so what's the play here? Am I that worried about dying that I need to heal here? Probably. Poison damage hurts. Surprise! Poison hurts. I mean, I immediately stood up and got hit. This is the other part of why people hated the Abyss Watchers. Is just because you had to fight two like evil dark guys just to get to the door, and then you would die sometimes, like right off the bat. I could see why melee is not like as fun to play in this game, as like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 essentially made melee builds like broken. More Dark Souls 2, or I mean more Dark Souls 1 than 2, because the developers literally went out of their way to try to hamstring every single thing they could out of a melee build. That being said, though, Abyss Watchers are kind of annoying nerds. Kind of annoying nerds. I mean, I could beat both. I could beat literally both phases if I just wanted to do a caster build. I just, for the life of me, can't be bothered. Like I said, it's flat out too easy to do that. My guy. I was like, how you gonna lose to that? Of all things, how you gonna lose to this person? Alright, let's go. Traverse the fog. Dodge that one. I couldn't literally get out of that combo. I didn't have enough stamina. Not having enough stamina is sad. You know what the funny thing is? I know that they're also parryable too. I wonder if I should just go for parries. I can parry the side, or no, not the ready to attack. There's one specific attack I know I can parry. I just don't know if I want to take the energy to parry him. Much the same as parrying these pricks. Why? I was like, why bother parrying if it just ends in me taking damage anyway? Anybody ever think that? Like, why follow through and do something if I'm just gonna die for it anyway? Like my man RP walking over to his prey. And somehow we traded. What kind of world do we live in where I trade with that guy? Double swing, tried to evade, hit by the third one. And you could, I don't know if you guys can hear it on your end, but I'm busy mashing out of it. I was like, the footsie game for playing as a caster, I understand that perfectly well. The footsie game for a melee person, not a clue. Bro, I'm trying to sip my beverage. Can't hit a lady while she's drinking her brew. He's getting jumped. Got initiated in the gang, but in like the wrong way. The version where he just gets like obliterated for no reason. Kind of like me right there. It's fine though. Okay, wow. Gonna have my turn. Damn it. You're not the real one, I don't think. Okay. It followed through with it. Okay. No. You can do this. You don't need to just like quit and switch over to another thing. I believe in you. The bitrate doesn't believe in you, but I believe in you. The bitrate doesn't believe, but I believe. Oh, why are you coming after me? I don't want none of that noise. Honestly, let's just run past. Ooh. Oh, how did he hit me up? Oh no, that was just perfect timing. The second I stood up. Thank God that there's like a 5-second stream delay. It's like I see it in real time. What the shit that was. And like melee got it tough. I'm not gonna lie. Melee got it tough. I'm not even certain what I would parry on this guy's these guys' attacks. Like half the time I'm like, oh yeah, I could parry that. Half the time I'm like, oh yeah, like I gotta wait for that thing to come out. Okay. 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 Why? Why did I even have the whole song and dance then? Okay. And somehow that one hit me, that's fine. Look at the timing on that. I got immediately out of the animation for that Indu. I got immediately killed. What is the timing on that? I swear, like, it's not even fair. Oh, man. Where are my twin blades? Okay, just wait for them to engage the shield guys. Ow. I was under the interpretation these were better. I hit the tree. Because of course I did. Alright, well. Now I know that those twin blades suck. Lost all those souls. Good to know. I was like, I would at least like to have a weapon that's fair. I'm gonna do like no damage to them. Back at it. Okay. I can't hit that button fast enough for it to not come out. Why? Why do I feel like I have to do this with a greatsword? Because I'm dumb. Why? Because I physically have zero ability to learn. That it's okay not to have to do it at the hardest possible difficulty, but I will learn that at some point. Not gonna be today though. Goodbye. Okay. Ow. I couldn't get out of it. I literally dodge rolled and the dodge roll made me go right into him. Being a caster in heavy armor is like saran wrapping glass and then throwing it off a dam. Like, you know that shit's gonna break anyway, so why do you even bother saran wrapping it? Because you're like, maybe it won't break. And you know damn well it's gonna break anyway, no matter what you do. Okay. Thanks, bud. Okay. The trade. That's sad. When I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. I got this. And then we end up trading. The DBZ trade. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm not trying to do world record pace or anything, because that would have been bad. Oh, considering I beat the boss, I'm just gonna... Excuse me, I'm trying to get through. I already killed the boss, so... Fair to say I killed all you guys already. This is called I don't want to put up with it and I don't care anymore, by the way. Don't worry, we're gonna go back to Greatsword. Using that for that part. Because, I mean, we already killed all those people. I just don't want them following me in here while I run. Because I was gonna run back through this anyway. This just guarantees it. And honestly, since, I mean, mana doesn't really matter per se, I'm just gonna keep walking forward because I didn't burn any HP. By the way, the only time you get to ever do that, which I find it's fun, but, you know, some people think I'm crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fun. It's like, bro, you need like a hobby or something if you think that's fun. Like, shut up. So the fun part about this is that there are skeletons that reanimate. You can kill them twice, or you can actually find the dude that is respawning them. Which there should be a wizard guy down there. It's respawning all these enemies. How do you even backstab a skeleton? That's the real question. Okay. Almost missed. I think the glowing red eyes mean that they will come back, yeah. Now he's dead. Also, if they don't immediately just give you souls, is like a good indicator. Well, he went down like a sweet muffin. And I got my sharp gem back. That I burned infusing that one weapon that turned out to be hogwash. The only reason we're gonna come up here is we're gonna beat up on this skeleton guy that's just chilling up here. I think that's up here anyway. Want to make certain that we don't actually like trigger that trap. Because we got souls off of him, we know he's permanently dead. Also because, yeah. Let's say you can see that assortment of bones there. You can tell who's going to reanimate. Also, once again, don't forget, you want to make certain that everybody stays dead and stays down. Super important. I'll swing again just because I didn't trust me actually killing him on that. So back to the question that somebody had asked one time. Oh. Will I go back to being a pyromancer in the DLCs? Yes, absolutely. There's no way in hell I'm going to try to fight Sister Freed. Sister Freed took me like probably a couple hours playing by myself. Not on stream. Not with like latency issues and whatnot. Sister Freed took me literally like maybe 2 or 3 days of like actually playing it like in my spare time or whatever, but like that much time. I will abso-positively play that one as full caster build. Or full pyro build. Not a question. All DLCs are full caster. Don't even trip. Also, because nobody said anything on, because realistically, what's her face should be there, or what's his face rather should be there. Nobody really made mention of which ending I should get, so I'm just gonna get whatever ending I feel like, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And I got hit. Ow! I watched the playback and I shouldn't even have gotten hit there. Whatever. Whatever. I'm already over it. Will I try to do Nameless King with Greatsword? That's a good question. Because I definitely killed Nameless King not as a pyromancer, because Nameless King is resistant to fire and dark, I believe. I did Nameless King with lightning. Will I attempt melee only on Nameless King? I guess so. I don't know. The bear shit in the woods. I think that's the only fun way to do anything. Is to earn it. Goodbye. Like, screw that wizard guy. Alright. Will I go immediately downstairs and fight the old man demon. Maybe? I don't particularly have a reason not to. So I believe down this way there should be that. Also this guy. I like how this whole time I'm fighting these guys over here, and these skeletons are like, or this guy, these skeletons are like, nah, we're good. Down. Alright, I think coming up around the bend will be what I'm looking for. Dropping down there is not necessarily like a death sentence, but there's a lot of nonsense down there, so I wouldn't recommend that. Also, if you drop down there, you get to miss out on the bonfire that's like right around this corner, I think. Remember correctly, there should be a bonfire like right to the left here. Yes, there is. And we're gonna take a quick break right here and go to the bathroom. Because we've been going for about an hour and a half. And I probably will only go for 3 hours on this like late night evening stream thing. So we'll see where we get. Anyway, be right back. Okay, ideally that should be my one break of the stream. Like I said, I don't plan on going maybe more than 3 hours. I already streamed for 4.5, almost 5 hours earlier today, so I don't really make a lot of money. In fact, I don't really make any money off of streaming. I kind of just do it for fun, so if I'm doing it as a hobby and for fun on the side, yeah. I think I need to properly manage my time, and the fact that I at least show that I know how to play Dark Souls and have played Dark Souls before and all that stuff. Like, clearly I have all the gear that says I've done Ring City. Also taking a sip of my drink. But yeah. Literally, I can show that I have done it based off of the fact that I have the gear for it. It's not like I need to, you know, like, display my skill or display the fact that I've done it all. I clearly have, because I have Gale's soul and Medeir's soul and all that stuff. Like, I've done it. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Like, I don't need confirmation or affirmation of what I've accomplished. For just a matter of being that I have done it. The pinwheel enemies, I will say, are pretty damn annoying. Given the fact that I've literally fought them before, I'm like, yeah, those guys suck. Also, yeah. You wake up pretty early for those stupid slime dudes to get me off guard. I don't necessarily care about the rolly ball guy, so I'm just gonna carry on with my day. Granted, I think if I go like around or something, I could summon the like living guy. I know the wizard's up there, but I'm like, eh. Alright, well. I was like, the wizard guy's up there. I don't really feel like fighting him. Didn't do like, I guess I'm gonna fight him. I don't know. He's not dead. I almost got in trouble. Very cool. At least he stayed dead. At least he had the common courtesy to stay dead. So I guess at this point, the big question is, do I... Grave Warden's Ashes. Do I, do I fight whatever I gotta fight? Maybe? Hmm. Suspended bridge is wearing thin. I do know about that. That's where we go to get the old demon guy. Remember correctly, you go like halfway and then you attempt to cut the bridge. And then you get all those kills right there. So now we go back to the Shran bonfire because we want to make certain that we get these souls turned in. Number one. Wrong thing. Number one, we want to turn these souls in.
Welcome home.
Get some
Ashen
decks.
Ones. Very well, then take
Decks.
farewell, Ashen One.
May the flames guide thee. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we got a little bit more strength on our damage, which is good. Time to go to the ruins again. Now we have two options. We can kill the Demon King. We can kill Warful, whatever the hell that guy's name is, or all the above. I'm gonna go with all the above. Also, I'm not gonna do the usurpation of the fire with Henri, because I kind of don't want to kill Henri, to be honest. So I was like, spoiler alert for the people who have done that. I can see that nerd over there right now. I think honestly I'm just gonna come over here and kill this boss, or at least attempt to kill this boss. Then once I have this waypoint, I can go back down the ladder and then go fight the Demon King. And depending on how long this boss and the other boss take, this might just do it for the stream. Alright. So if I remember correctly, I have to kill both golden hand things. And then punch him in the face. I don't actually know how to do this as a melee. I don't remember what that does. I think that just summons pinwheels or like summons enemies. Well, you got obliterated. Ow. Unfortunately, it's a lot harder to get multiple hits off on those armbands when he's moving his hand around. Luckily, though, we just have to run across the stupid bridge and come right back. Run. Ergo, it's not as bad as it seems, but it is kind of obnoxious. Okay. Touch the gobble gobble. Okay. I guess my dodge will come in after I already got hit. There we go. Easy fight. Watch this cutscene because it allows me the capability of taking a swig. Honestly, this boss fight, I don't even think in my mind is a boss fight. But they put it in the game, so it's considered one. We'll light this bonfire. I'll rest here, rest my laurels, and then... We do have a predicament that I actually didn't think about. There is a stray demon down here. Oh, it didn't reset. There is a stray demon down here that I have personally never fought melee. Also, that chest over there is a mimic. It also has a solid weapon as the Black Blade. Well, we have skeletons that are mad now. Skeleton bro fucking him up. Let skeleton bro fight him out. Get him, skeleton bro. I think skeleton bro lost. Did that demon just 180 jump up in the air and stab me in the head? What a comedian. I'm actually not 100% certain what to do about that. If he can just one-shot me from full HP. Alright. I was trying to get the descend option, but the descend option didn't show up, so... Run away, run away, run away now. Run away, run away, run away now. The skeleton's fucking him up. The skeleton hombre died. But he's got another life because he has regrowth or whatever. He has resurrection. Oh my god. And they died again. Skeleton homie was going in though for a second. Was that a yell? What was that attack? I'm actually not 100% certain because I've never had to fight that guy melee before. I always stood far back in a corner. And yeah. What shit was that? I feel like the saddest part about having to fight this big dumb demon guy is that arguably the old demon like king or whatever is supposed to be harder than this guy. Yeah, this thing's beating me up constantly. looked away and I almost fucking ate it. Down. So I got the soul of a demon, the soul of a stray demon, and then I know for a fact that this is a mimic. You can tell it's a mimic because you can see its little like the lid's bulging up and then it closes like that. Yeah. But it has one of the most decent weapons in the game, aka the Black Blade. If at this point you do not have a solid weapon that you like, or a solid build, I would recommend at least running Black Blade. That was sketchy. The fact that they reanimate instantaneously and stand up like that is like the most disconcerting thing I think I've ever seen. They're like, it's a me, skeleton. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Down. Also, since I've already full cleared the game and I know basically everything about the game, I don't care about like 100%ing the game or anything like that. We're physically only here to fight the Demon King, so we're gonna immediately come from here. We're gonna sprint across to the other side, grab that bonfire, and then immediately go into the boss fight. Because I flat out don't care about anything else. The only reason my existence matters at this point is to fight the boss. Also, I just realized that there's gonna be a giant worm here, isn't there? I actually don't even know how to fight the stupid giant worm thing. I gotta be like 100% honest. But you know what the fun thing is? The giant dumb worm thing is actually not a boss. Meaning that the entire existence of the big dumb worm thing is irrelevant to me. Being said, I think there is an angle that I could stand at that like literally just gets the giant worm shot at the whole time. I can literally stand here this whole time and have it just get like triple penetrated by the crossbow. So I'm gonna enjoy my beer. Not only am I gonna enjoy my beer, but I'm also look at chat and go, y'all a bunch of cuties. There's not a single person in my chat right now. Not a single one. But y'all still cuties anyway. big dumb worm thing died. Ow. I don't think I have a reason to be here. Since... yeah, that thing died, so... Let's just go to the boss, I guess. Wakey, wakey. Ow. I don't even know how I got hit. I'm standing underneath him and I got hit. I mean, to be fair though, I do have a fire weapon. I guess we could do twin blade nonsense and hope that like it does better damage, but as we saw like on the last one, this thing did like no damage. I couldn't roll. Where was my roll? I also don't want to use like strength and like any other like rings that would help me do more damage because I don't actually know what rings I would have at this point. So like I feel like it's mildly cheating if I put on rings and whatnot that would give me more damage because I don't know what I should have at this point. Okay, well, my roll didn't work. Alright, well, I mean, I rolled through, but kinda didn't work. Again, my roll didn't work. Why, God? Also, I feel like this like sharpness thing is not working out. I feel like I've had the free time to swing like the Chaos Astoria Greatsword is like way better. What's my stats on this? C, C, A, and A. I have like a triple stat lineup, which is way better than like, or not triple, quad. I have a quad stat lineup where as the dual swords only have 2. I'm gonna say that this is way better. Unless I'm drunk. Which I could be. Unfortunately, it's harder for math to be wrong. He did the fire on the ground. I feel like, honestly, Black Blade, or like something that's not the dual swords, would be better at this point. What do I have? It's not the twin blades, because I figured out the twin blades are shit. Whoever told me that the twin blades were good, and were like, oh yeah, like that's the weapon of choice. You're stupid and wrong. You're stupid, wrong, and you should kill yourself. Just kidding. But you're wrong and stupid. Honestly, like Chaos Blade's looking like the winner. You had a Chaos Blade? Let's try it. Takes way less stamina too. If I could do at least like 240, 250 damage with this Chaos Blade, it's literally better than anything else I've been running at this point thus far. Ow. Ow. What happened to my dodge? I think I was behind. That's fine then. Looks like my dodge was behind. This is also supposed to be one of like the easier fights to do, but which actually, like, the old Demon King is super easy to fight if I only did fire. The like fire AoE is like the most brutal part of his attack. Because I tried to drink the Estus in order to counter that part. Because if I wanted to beat him, I could just do Poison Mist and Blue Chaos Flame and just stand away from him, and literally it's like the easiest fight, where I just hide behind the pile of garbage that's around him. That's not fun though. Not only is that not fun, I've done it. I was hitting the heal button for 10 years, and this lady would not heal. I was like, heal, 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 heal. Doesn't heal. Once again, could easily beat this right now. Good. Could one-shot it. Not a problem. I don't want to do that though. And then my dodge didn't happen. Oh, I got staggered. I love being able to stream so I can literally look over at the like 5-second delay to be like, oh yeah, why did I not do something? Oh, okay, I got staggered. Hate Dark Souls. It's not even like this is hard too. It's just like stagger state. Much the same as you can put the enemies in stagger states and then like they lose. They can do the same to you. Okay. Okay. Okay, where's the roll? Let me see it. Yep. I got hit before I even hit the button. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I wish the game was a little bit more fair. Okay. 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 What a dick. Like the instantaneous like stagger states. Alright. Well, at this point, if I was gonna fight this boss, I know for a fact I wouldn't have this thing. And I would have, Wait, where's my fire absorption shield? Do I not have a fire absorption shield? What the hell? Excuse me? Let's just get rid of the fact that we take more fire damage. Since I'm literally not doing fire damage, I feel like that's kind of a negative, if you will. Just a little bit. Taking additional fire damage where I'm literally not even casting fire right now. Okay. 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 Let me see me. I rolled into his gut and it rolled me past him. Wow. What a stupid game. Okay. Okay. Ow. Holy crap, I swung once. Yeah, I swung once, and that's what got me in trouble. So what are the two things I learned from this? No dodge roll, okay. Oh, I think I got pushed, and the push knocked me out of the dodge. I was like, Demon King's annoying as a melee person, I guess. That or I don't have enough damage to stagger him out of anything, because I'm a pyromancer. I'm a pyromancer trying to use just like the standard black blade to do anything. Okay, I literally was in the middle of that. Okay. Okay. fine. Less fine. Okay. I swung twice and it swung 3 times. And I got killed for it. What a sack of shit. That's fine. That's fine. 1, 2, run. Okay. Want to make certain that not my controller messing up as usual. 1, 2, swing. 1, 2, swing. 1, 2, swing. 1, 2, swing. 1, 2. Let me see. Nope, no dodge roll. Okay. That's fine. Talk about painful. Talk about a painful experience where your dodge roll does not come out. Alright. Well, like I said, at this rate, you know, 3 hours or whatever, I'm gonna basically finish 2 bosses. I'm not happy about it, but at least I can take solace in the fact that I was right. Oh, I went the wrong way. What? I got hit mid-dodge. Okay. That's fair, I guess. That's fair, I guess. It's like, what a shit game where, like, I gotta immediately heal in the middle of like a 50-50 of if the boss is gonna do the AoE thing that hits me no matter what I do. Yeah, that one. Like, what a shitty game of 50-50 I have to play with myself. I looked away for a second. Okay. Okay. Sure, I was like, you shouldn't hit me that far away. Okay. Okay. I forgot that he does a fucking AoE explosion. Hey, Aaron. I was like, no, it's not really an oh no so much as like a eh. I'm kind of intentionally throwing because I could beat this guy if I really wanted to, but I'm trying to play the game slightly differently than how I used to, aka I'm a pyromancer, but I'm playing it as a melee only person. 'Cause I feel like it takes the fun out of it if I just try to NG plus it at this point on something I'm comfortable with. From what I've told, this is the easier of the Dark Souls games. So if you want to touch a Dark Souls game, play this one. Also, didn't you buy/play Code Vein? So I feel like you're mildly lying to me and saying that you've never touched a Dark Souls game, because Code Vein is essentially like Dark Souls. It's like anime Dark Souls. Well, I can tell you from personal experience, Dark Souls 1 is a fun game. Unless you get to, the 4, like, whatever boss in the Abyss. The 4 Watchers or whatever. That boss might be a little hard for new people to the genre. Of course, he did the Fire Blast immediately after. Dark Souls 2 is shit. Literally like the worst abomination of a game I've ever played. Dark Souls 3 is actually fun, so. Dark Souls 3 is actually fun and easy, so. Don't take what I'm doing as a sign of like anything to go by. I'm literally throwing by not playing the build that I have preset. I'm just being dumb. Of course that hit me. Come on. I need to train you over here because I would like to get my souls. You'd think if I actually cared about keeping these souls, I would actually go back to Fire Link and actually spend those, but I don't. Ow. Of course. But unfortunately or fortunately, since I've played this game before for enough hours to have beaten this boss as well as NG plus like 5 on a previous save before I had to switch computers, I relatively know what I'm doing in a way. I'm just really bad at melee. Of course it started from the outside instead of inside out. Oh man. I really want to use magic. I really do. I'm just so tired of getting cheated. Yep, like that. Getting hit from literally behind. That's fine. And of course it started from the outside. Of course. Of course. What a joke. Once again, literally the easiest fight if I was actually gonna bother to use pyromancy, but I'm not gonna. I'm Not gonna. It is beneath me. Alright, let's go. So from here, we're gonna loop around, grab our souls, come back. Okay, let me see it. Oh, I dodged like a quarter. Not even a quarter, like a tenth of a second too early. Ugh. You think I would have prepared a little bit better for this if I was gonna do a melee only build, but no, I didn't. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, and it's gonna ripple back out, right? And now he's gonna combust. Okay. Why couldn't I do that the first time? The quick answer is because I didn't know that that's how that was gonna happen. But that's fine. We handled that one. Let's travel back to Firelink. Do this, and then maybe if we're fast enough, we can get to Pontiff before I cut the stream.
Welcome home, I speak.
That's really hard to do without the the proper stats.
Farewell, Ashen One.
You say sheesh, but realistically, that would be a lot easier, like I said, if I actually bothered to use any of the toolkits that I have, because I've beaten the whole game as well as the DLCs as a pyromancer using all magic. I'm using a weapon that I'm not comfortable with, along with other stuff that I'm not used to, so we're kind of just winging it at this point. That said, I will use pyromancy right here. For one instance in particular. Use my flyer clutch ring. Because the game decides to do something sneaky right here if you're alive. And I don't want to mess with that. Normally I will fight that. On this one though, I don't want to actually burn an ember. Just to fight that guy again. So instead I won't. Also, we're gonna go back to Firelink and then come back here. Because I want to get Henri of Astoria. Plus, I think I have enough souls to level up. I actually forgot.
Very well, then take.
How many do I need? 1,200 more. Alright, well,
Farewell, Ashen One.
that's fine then. Doesn't matter, we still have to teleport away after we kill that thing. To go to the Boreal Valley. Okay. So then from here, there should be a summon sign, I believe. That guy's dead. And I'm alive. Where is my summon sign? Nothing? Okay, well I have the peculiar... Wait, did I get the peculiar doll? No, I didn't. I mean that this barrier is gonna be here. Oh. Disregard what I just said. Apparently. How do I have the peculiar doll? I didn't pick it up. Maybe you keep the item? 'Cause I went to the deacons. I killed the deacons, but I didn't pick up an item from them. I don't know. Alright, let us go. All these souls with the old hand are really strong, so we want to grab every single one of those. Ow. Ow. Okay. I was like, have you ever seen a pyromancer swinging a greatsword? Now's your first instance of that, because it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's very satisfying. So I have like 22 minutes-ish before I plan on stopping for the moment. So hopefully I can get all the way up to Pontief. That's at least the goal anyway. Also, I'm like 1 damage off of killing those guys, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we can try to kill the fire bearer. Ooh. The fire bearer lady is surprisingly annoying. Ow. As you can see there. I was like, there should still be another fire bearer. Unfortunately. Man, what I wouldn't give to literally break my code of honor to use casting. But I am nothing if honorable. I said I wouldn't cast, so I'm not gonna. Okay. Very good. Also, Aaron, what are you doing awake? That's the real question, because if you live in the States and you don't live like West Coast like I do, it's past like 1 or 2 in the morning for you. What y'all doing awake? That's the real question. Grab that real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot to go all the way back around anyway. I know it's a good question. That's why I asked. Because we had that conversation that one time where you're like, oh yeah. Because the last time I saw you, slash like, you know, when I first saw you, it was... I was playing Code Red at like 1 or 2 in the morning my time, and you happened to be on there, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not actually from like... Europe or Asia. I'm in the United States. I'm like, well, what the hell are you doing awake then? I figured might as well ask. Grab this. We know to the left there's gonna be a bonfire up here. Not over here, but to the left, there's gonna be a bonfire. Over here. Also, spoiler alert for anybody who's actually going for the usurpation of fire achievement slash like ending of the game. There's a specific thing you need to do in this exact room. After you've talked to Henri of Astoria and done all the Henri stuff and whatnot, there is a specific statue, or air quotes, statue figure here. And I can point it out to you guys because I don't really care. I'm not really going for anything. But normally there's a statue right here in this corner. And you have to chop him. Because he's using whatever that ability is to make him blend in. But he's always there. Always there. Cut him in half and then get your prize. If I remember correctly, there is a enemy that spawned somewhere here. I feel you on that, Aaron. I really do. As somebody who doesn't sleep well, like ever, I feel you on that. I still at least attempt to go to sleep, but it works out to some degree, more or less. Alright, we have about 15 minutes to at least make it to the dungeon bonfire, which we should be able to do because there's not much over here except for a couple dogs on our left and all the enemies underground, both of which are not super big issues. You should honestly get it. Wait, did you beat Code Vein yet? You said you were playing through that. Did you finish it? And more importantly, did you finish it and get the true ending? Just kidding, it doesn't matter if you didn't get the true ending. That's just something I was very anal about. Oh, you did end up beating it? Very good. What ending did you end up getting? If you don't mind me asking. You can hang down there, buddy. I don't care about you at all. You're not even worth my time. Oh, well, now you're kind of worth my time because I fell down. Oh, you got the bad ending? Is it the mid-tier ending or the actual bad ending? Because if you got the bad ending, that means you didn't get a single one of the You didn't like return the memory of like a single person and like turn them back into life, and everyone was left as stones. Which I feel like, I don't know about you personally or like how you play that game or whatever, but I feel like that's really hard to leave everybody as stones. Like I forgot one in the frozen ice section. The little like blonde kid. I definitely like didn't find one of his things because it was like off the beaten path and it was hard to find. But I basically found every single other person's crystals and brought them back to life, so. That's kind of surprising if you ended up getting the bad ending. Considering it's kind of hard to get the bad ending. Like the straight up bad ending. You might have got the neutral one. You ended up killing 4 people? Did you bring anybody back to life after they got turned to stone? Did you recover their memory or whatever that's called? Because yeah, you have to kill all of them. Or like fight them as like their boss form or whatever. That's a given. But did you bring them back? Ouch. That hurt. Oh, you didn't end up bringing anybody back? Wow. That's tough. I mean, most of them weren't even kids, though. Like, you had the one kid. One of them was a full-blown adult. The wolf person. Like she was like in her 30s, I think. The ice one was definitely a kid. The like young cat girl, I believe she's technically an adult. She's like she's like 18 or 19. Who else was there? There was one more. You only bring back 4 people. I forgot who the 4th person was. It was definitely somebody. I know that. Let's see, not the samurai boss. Not Jack. Oh, the throat. What's her name? The girl that you fight in like the sand pit. I actually don't remember what her name is, but all I know is she's with Jack. Nah, Nightbot's not attacking. It's just because you sent like 4 messages. You sent 4 messages in like however long, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, and I think it's set up to automatically activate if like there's 6 messages in the chat every like 40-ish minutes. I tried to reduce the time, or increase the time on that rather, because I know a lot of people who end up watching my stream are like regular people who pop in here. I try not to let that bother them, but apparently Nightbot does whatever Nightbot's gonna do. The more I increase the time on that, like, the less Nightbot seems to care. And it just does it at random intervals now. Which is mildly annoying. Alright, so we can 100% definitely make it to the underground bonfire over here on the right. Meaning that we are on our way to Yorm. What we're not on our way to is Pontiff, which is what I wanted. Also, I'm not alive, so I don't want to go downstairs. But I would like to actually fight that one enemy that's downstairs while I'm alive. Meaning we are at an impasse. We're gonna ignite this bonfire. And see if we can't make it all the way through this underground section. We'll talk to our boy Onion Boy, because I think we advanced the story for him. Yeah, you should. You really should. I have it on my wish list currently. Like, I plan to get that eventually. When I get a little bit more spare funds. I'm kind of more focused on like advancing my stream stuff right now. And like upgrading my PC over like getting more games, because I already have a couple of games on my list that I'm working through. I still haven't also beat Persona 4 yet, which is another thing I'm working on. But yeah, definitely I plan on playing Sekiro at some point. So I would totally recommend picking it up. It seems like a fun game, and it's good. For sure, let me know. Because I personally plan to pick it up. Just because I like Souls games. I played through whenever I think Demon Souls I think is on PC now, but I played through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully I can play through Demon Souls at some point. I just can't wait to play through all those games.
Excuse me, and
Emit Force.
I make even and
Sig brew. Long may the sun shine.
have you heard somewhere, and even below home of Yorm? That reminds me. Oh, well, do you?
And the only reason I'm talking to Onion Bro right now is because I want to advance his dialogue so that when I meet him downstairs, because I will summon him. I think you need to be alive or whatever to summon him. I definitely want to have him in my party so that I can finish his quest and then re-pick up his armor later. Okay. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely a PlayStation exclusive. Though exclusivity only lasts 6 months, so there is a chance / a hope that you can eventually see it on PC or Xbox, whatever you play on, after the 6 months period. Though, of course, after the 6 month period, that's when they start actually doing the port, so like the exclusivity copyrights thing doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna immediately start working on it. So after the 6 months, they just go, oh yeah, the exclusivity part's over, we can now port it over. So then all of a sudden they can start working on that. Which I think is kind of cool, because at least there's the potential of getting it. Much the same as I'm still waiting on Final Fantasy VII Remake to get ported over. Because I played through Final Fantasy 15, and I love that game, and that was also a PlayStation exclusive, I believe, at one point. And then it eventually got ported over to PC. So a lot of the exclusivity things you just have to wait a little bit for. If I had frostbite, doesn't really matter. 15 kind of was a grind, but I enjoyed my time playing it. I played through it. I beat the whole game. I also beat the big scarab in the ruined city right before you fought your uncle as the final confrontation. So I got up to like 110 or whatever, like the max level you can get on Noctis. Ended up fighting the scarab also, which was crazy because I definitely had like the astral beings come and help me, and the astral beings didn't do a damn thing the whole, like, ever. Like, I kept getting the lady that does the cold damage. And you would think that, like, since she comes way later, she would do, like, way more damage. But nope, she does, like, 2. I was just like, alright, well, that's a thing, I guess. Oh, I'm not alive right now. And I died. I don't know why I thought any less. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I have a great sword. So my swing speed is like cut in half. My favorite type of weapon in Final Fantasy 15, I used the dual daggers. At first I had the Vorpal blade or whatever, like, you know, like the blade you can just like throw and dash to. I used that, or at least like the strongest blade I can get for like the longest time. After that I went to the twin daggers that are like the strongest DPS in the game. I forgot they were called, but as fast as you can swing the daggers is as much like DPS you could pump out, and that was like way more preferable in my mind. Oh no, you're talking to somebody who's played enough games to realize, like, I was missing something once I got to that Scarab boss. I spent probably, even as strong as I was when I had gotten around to it, that Scarab boss, even with those daggers, even as strong as I was, I had like full Phoenix downs, full everything else. That boss still took me like 2 or 3 hours to beat in one sitting. And I like essentially 100% of that game. I fought every single thing, even the DLC, or like the DLC character that came in. I did all that stuff, except for the turtle boss. Because every time I try to get the turtle boss to proc, the quest for it, my quest got bugged out. And I was never eventually able to do it, but yeah. I 100% of that game, and I had a blast the entire time. Man, since I'm only going to the bonfire that's right above me, I can literally show you in like a couple of seconds. Or not a couple of seconds, like less than 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not gonna say I put like a crazy amount of time in the game, but I played the game on the hardest difficulty. Because that's my shtick. I don't know why I have to play every single game I play on the hardest difficulty, but I do. Ooh, I got the backstab on him. But I played Final Fantasy 15 absolutely on the hardest difficulty. And I end up having to like figure out all like the best equipment. I also did like the hidden dungeon where you lose all your companions and it's just Noctis in the dark. And you get the bandana when you get the flying car. I did that one too. Because regardless or not, that like the bandana was kind of bad as an item, but like just doing the dungeon was fun, and like getting the car and finally landing the car on that mini landing strip, I personally think was fun. You raise it after the story? I can respect that. I mean, to each their own. However you want to play your game, or however you want to like experience your content, that's up to you. Like, I never belittle anybody. I never put them on the spot or tell them like, oh, you didn't play it up to my standard? What a loser. Like, that's dumb. If you want to play it on the easiest difficulty, play it on there. I just like to hurt myself and play it on the hardest difficulty because I personally don't feel like I accomplished something, or I personally beat the game or what have you, unless I play it. I play it to the point where like my eyes bleed and my fingers hurt, and I'm not having fun with the game anymore. That's the level I have to play it to before I'm content. And I 100% don't expect the same thing out of, the same level of, like, crazy I place upon myself. I do not expect that out of other people. Lightning gem. And Thorn's ring. All right. So we're gonna go back to the last bonfire we rested at, and then that is gonna be where we're gonna stop. So we're at Pontiff. We have probably like 6 or 7 more bosses to go, and then we're done with the game. or the base game, then we can start the DLCs and all that good jazz. Just for you though, Aaron, I do want to at least show. Close that out. I do at least want to show my not Streamlabs. I do want to show my Final Fantasy 15 time before I leave, before I dip out. Where are you, Final Fantasy 15? There you are. I'm not gonna say I put a whole bunch of time into it, but I put a decent amount of time. You know, almost 100 hours. 100, like essentially 100% of the game. Like reached max cooking, did all this other stuff. What was the? I forgot what that boss was called, but like I killed that big dumb spider guy. I did do all that nonsense. But anyway, with that being said, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you, Aaron, for coming in as usual. You should get some sleep though, honestly. I might come back tomorrow and continue my Persona playthrough and continue doing that. I might not. I haven't actually 100% decided, but regardless, thank you for everybody that did come out. I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Sleep well. Take care of yourself, and always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.